What's up, y'all? B-Dub, the Anime Master, is back for part 2 of How Did I Get Into Anime? Intro, start.
B-Dub, the Anime Master. B-Dub, the Anime Master. B-Dub, the Anime Master. B-Dub, the Anime Master. Dragon Ball Z, the Anime Master. Here we go, the Anime Master. Dragon Ball Z, the Anime Master. Here we go, the Anime Master.
Before we get started, I want to let you guys know that I do have some upcoming projects coming up. More new videos and more video consistency. I have a 30-day project that I'm going to be working on. I'm probably going to start it off this week. It depends. But stay tuned for that. And anyway, I want to show you guys a sneak peek of my but a short film that I did about a decade ago, like around 2009. Unreleased short film. It's called Death Note in the Hood, aka Death Note Isolation. I changed the title around. But anyway, here's a sneak peek of that old film that I did. And you guys are going to be seeing the movie. It's going to be remastered. I'm going to be doing a commentary on it as well. So stay tuned for that. Anyway, check it out. A 2009 short film that I never released. Death Note in the Hood, aka Death Note Isolation. Coming soon, a remastered version. Here is a sneak peek of the unreleased film that I shot 10 years ago. Huh? So, part 2 of how I got into anime. Toonami. Toonami was a huge inspiration for me getting into anime around the year 2000-2001. Now, I already was watching Pokemon and some other stuff, and of course Dragon Ball Z. It was around the Cell Saga, like that 10-day period where they had to train before the Cell games. I didn't know anything about Dragon Ball Z at the time, except for when I saw bits and pieces of the original Dragon Ball back in the late 90s, and you know, some Dragon Ball Z stuff and commercials here and there. But that was the first time I was watching Dragon Ball Z. I didn't know what the hell was going on, but it seemed interesting. And the first main Dragon Ball Z thing that I watched was the Dead Zone movie, Dragon Ball Z Movie 1. And it was amazing. You know, it had the original Ocean Dub cast, and it was fantastic. After that, I was hooked. Dragon Ball Z was my shit. And then, of course, after being such a huge Dragon Ball Z fan, I started to watch other Toonami shows as well, such as Tenchi Muyo, G Gundam, Gundam Wing, various other Toonami shows, Outlaw Star. I saw bits and pieces of Big O, and you know what else? Cyborg 009, Rurouni Kenshin, all that stuff. It was just absolutely Toonami craze, amazing greatness. And then, of course, Adult Swim played a huge part in it as well. Because I discovered Adult Swim on accident. It was like a Saturday night, and I was watching Cartoon Network, and then Adult Swim just started up. And I remember the first anime they played was Yu Yu Hakusho. I didn't know what the hell it was, but I recognized the voice actors from Yu Yu Hakusho sounded similar to Dragon Ball Z. Kind of find out Funimation also was dubbing Yu Yu Hakusho and Dragon Ball Z. It was pretty amazing. Sorry about that, I had to interrupt the video. I had a package at my door. Anyway, so yeah, I got into Adult Swim. I watched Yu Yu Hakusho and Cowboy Bebop, and you know, they had uncut versions of Outlaw Star and Gundam Wing, and you know, it had other anime on there like Pilot Candidate and some other stuff. But it was pretty interesting, a very interesting block of anime at the time. Late 2001, early 2002, great fucking anime times, man. And then in the early 2003, my thirst for anime was at an all-time high, and I was trying my best to find any and everything that was anime, whether it was good or bad. I just wanted to watch more anime. I need to find more. So I scrolled through various channels, tried to watch some stuff on the internet, and I was just watching any and everything that showed up that was an anime. You know, especially around that time, around between 2003 to 2005. You know, the Xfinity stuff, Comcast, whatever you want to call it, they had these on-demand sections. They called them on-demand or like anime selects, something like that. And it had a bunch of anime that I found and discovered because it just had like just loads and loads of anime. It was like I discovered a lot of stuff on those anime select on-demand stuff. They even had a few Funimation titles. They had some ADV film stuff, Geneon Entertainment, Bandai, all kinds of fucking anime. It was crazy. It was like anime overload to a high level, and I wanted more. And of course, around that time, like around late 2003, I was watching the Stars Action Channel. That introduced me to Van Dread, the original 2003 Hellsing dub anime. Well, 2001 when it was originally released. But you know, the first Hellsing anime. Van Dread, Hellsing, 3x3 Eyes, anime called Geo Breeders. What else? Blue Seed. It has so much stuff on there. Street Fighter 2 V, the anime series. All kinds of fucking anime was on the Stars Action Channel. Sometimes IFC, the independent film channel, would play some anime too. They played Samurai 7, Speed Grapher. They had a whole lot, like anime was everywhere at the time. Like various channels would try to get these anime properties and they would put them on their channels. It was a great time to be an anime fan from like 2003 to like 2007-ish, I guess you can say, as far as like TV anime. And on the Anime Selects on demand stuff, that's how I discovered like Great Teacher Onizuka, Gantz, Magoraho, Full Metal Panic. What else? I'm trying to think from that time frame. It was a lot of ADV stuff. DN Angel, Azumanga Daioh, what else? Elfen Lied. All that stuff I discovered on Anime Selects, the Anime On Demand section, the Comcast On Demand section. What else? I'm trying to think. It was a lot of fucking anime at that time. It was just so much anime. Well, you get the gist of it. And also during that time, I started to collect anime. Now I had VHS tapes and stuff in the past, but I didn't really start collecting till like late 2005, 2006. I was collecting the Dragon Ball Z DVDs. That was like the first bit of collecting anime DVDs. But it was like spread out through months. So just I buy some here, then some months go past, and I buy some here, and months go past, something like that. I didn't become consistent until I discovered Sunco's Video, where they had a full-fledged anime section, and I could just buy all kinds of DVDs of random anime. And back then, when I collected anime DVDs, it was pretty damn random. I didn't collect like volume 1, 2, 3, 4. It was like volume 2, 7, 9, 11. It was random as fuck. And I just didn't give a shit. I just wanted just some anime in my collection. So I just bought like a random volume of Full Metal Panic, DNA Squared, Evangelion, all kind of like just random ass anime volumes. Gantz, Dragon Ball Z, of course, all kind of stuff. Speed Grapher was the first anime that I bought as far as my collection, where I bought all the volumes as they were being released. This is back when anime was released in single DVD volumes, and it wasn't like 13 episode box sets. So you know they had to add up as far as money. It was pretty expensive back then. But yeah, I bought Speed Grapher volume 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6 as they were being released. It was the only anime series I ever did that with. And by that time, the final volume came out. They started to abandon the single DVDs and do these huge box sets, the 13 episode, 26 episode box sets of anime. But yeah, you know, that whole period of anime collecting and getting into anime, it was probably like, in my opinion, my height, my peak of anime fandom, because it was just so rich and new. And also in like 2006 was the time I went to my first anime convention, Anime Central. 2006, it was fucking amazing. I only went for one day, the last day on a Sunday, but it was great. And then from 2007 to 2011, I went every year, and then I skipped 2000, no, it was from 2007 to 2012. Then I started skipping, you know, I didn't go in 2013, 14, 15. I went in 2016 and shot the Otaku no Leech movie there. And then I skipped 17, 18, 19. I haven't been since. I've been going to Anime Midwest 2018 and 19. And this year, it didn't happen due to COVID, but whatever. But yeah, that was kind of like my peak as far as like the freshness, like the thirst of anime fandom. And then in 2008 to like 2009, it was like the YouTube era where I started to make YouTube videos. I started doing anime fan dubs, and really got into the anime scene on that level when they started to introduce streaming anime and shit like that. The early days of like Databayo, watching fan subs of Naruto and Bleach and shit like that. It was great fucking fun times, like, you know. And of course, you know, going into the 2010s, I was gonna make this a 3-part. Should I save a part 3? You know what? I'll save a part 3. The final part will be coming up soon. Just stay tuned for that, where I talk about the 2010s, from 2010 to 2020, I guess, or present. But yeah, you know, anime fandom, good shit. I'm a fan for life. But anyways, part 3 is going to be more interesting because I'm going to get into my YouTube production and how I really focus on anime watching and doing reviews and videos and shit like that. So stay tuned for part 3. So let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. Anime fandom, what got you into anime? What do you feel like was your peak anime years? My peak years was probably 2002 to like 2008. Not to say that I peaked and then that was it. It was like that was my highest peak, and then it became more of a normal like anime thing. You know, like, it's kind of hard to explain. But anyway, let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. Check out my Facebook fan page. Follow me on Twitter as well. Links are in the description. Leave a like for this video and leave a like for the Facebook fan page as well. And yeah, that's about it. Stay tuned for more anime, manga, and video game related videos. I am BDUB, the Anime Master. It feels good to be back. Peace.